Welcome back. Okay, well, following along from last week, we got the fender back on. Yay, us. How's that? That looks great, isn't it? That's amazing. It's beautiful. Tires, got all 4 tires down. So I thought, what fun would it be? Let's start her up. And that way we could see if we can get her out of her own power, move her back. I'd like to kind of reorganize the shop or something and see if I can move the truck. Run, 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 run. Nothing. It wouldn't start. Nothing. So a check, electrics. I'm not getting a fuel pump going. Meh. I got power back here, but no fuel pump. Yeah, if you remember, not terribly long ago, this thing's run twice since I put the new fuel pump in it, just twice. And now it's not running again. So I pulled off the fuel pump again, and you can see to the bottom of the fuel tank. So it's not gross and it's not really that dirty. Let me get the light turned on. And you can see the bottom of the fuel tank. And so it's not super dirty in there. But I pulled off the pump and it is already caramelized, varnished, as they say in the business. That's from just sitting 6 months. I put fresh fuel in it too. Fresh fuel in it, fuel pump, whole lot of nothing. So plan is to test the pump. I'm just literally gonna just put 12 volts up to it and see if it'll spin. If it doesn't spin, I'm not gonna be happy because that was expensive and didn't last very long. And that's no bueno. It's a brand new fuel pump. Literally been sitting for, I don't know, I'll look at the video date, but I ain't right. Ain't right, man. All right, so let me get some power sorted out. How I'm gonna get power to this, I don't know yet, so but we're gonna get that done. Okay, all right, let's test. I've pulled the leads off of the pump. Pump's in the formula, or excuse me, in the bowl. Excuse me. Here's positive. I'm going to put it on white, and I'm going to just touch the negative to the negative post. I really ought to build a power supply and put it on my bench. I'm a little surprised in my dad's crap that I don't have a power supply somewhere, so I'm gonna go look again. I should be doing this on a workbench, not over a battery. Nothing. Click, click, click. Click, click, click. Nothing. Or spark, spark, spark. Okay, here's a spare. This is my pocket spare. This is my tool chip spare. This is a pump that's compatible with this. I need to get the leads on it. I can use these. Let me cut these and I'll be right. Yeah. All right. We're gonna sacrifice the rest of this wire loom on this one. Woohoo! Pating! Get. All right, and part 2. Get. Nice. All right, let's plug this one in. Make a test to make sure that my philosophy here is working correctly. There we go there. And I should be able to touch this to that and get a run. Yep. You can see the pump go run. Whoa. Yep, it did. Definitely. Hold on. Run. Okay. Son of a beep. Crap. Really? This is not old. You can go look at my purchase history. I did not have this more than a year. Man, that's a disappointment. All right, the theory then, the philosophy at this point is, do we build, do we take this and put the new pump in it? Where'd you put the new pump? What'd you do with the pump, Eric? What'd you do with the pump, man? Where'd you put the pump? Oh, I set it over there. All right. Do we put this in there? That's what I do in the field. I have a spare, most of a spare. That's a kit. I was gonna do a video to show you how to rebuild one of these. Maybe I'm doing a video to show you how to rebuild one of these. Not that hard. Damn it. Okay, let's talk about how to rebuild a fuel pump. All right, this is the primary pieces. All right, so this is our assembly, which is in the tank. So the tank here, tank seal, goes right there, across here, right there, inside there. All right, fuel in, fuel out, power plug, some kind of venting stuff. All right, so basically this is a simple device. This is the fuel gauge sensor. So this tells you how much fuel is in it. I didn't bring it, but there's a float. It goes in a wire, comes over here, and as that float goes lower, your gauge goes lower to empty. So full, empty, that kind of thing. All right, that's this here. You can see there's a lot of crap on this one, but that's all right. Let's go on. All right, this is the dead one, by the way. Okay, so two fuel hose, basically. Here's one, here's two. This one pulls fuel from here, okay? So this one goes, as you can see it right there, this one goes on the fuel pump, which goes inside this fuel bracket right here, this bracket. So on this, pull this off, here's the bottom of the fuel is pulled in from here, and it goes out. All right, so that's that. I'm getting interrupted. Okay, no. All right, so in order to rebuild it, we have to have a pump, okay? So you'll source a new pump. The only issue with that, and I didn't bring it in here. Poof. All right, I went back out to the shop, get the filter and stuff. All right, here's the float arm I was telling you about earlier that goes into this assembly here, right there. And I think it goes in this hole. Yeah, there's our pivot point. There it goes. There it is. Okay. Yay. Now I'm gonna have trouble getting that out. I need it out so I can manipulate the rest of this stuff. All right, take that off. Off. Okay. So, why are you inside, you say? Well, because it's 100 outside and 120 something in the shop. It's too hot to be in there working. So, I'm back here. Alright, so we got a pump, got some leads, we got leads there, got some materials we need to talk about. I'm going to put this down. Alright, so, back to where we were. We need to put in a pump, and we need to plug that pump into this place right here. So the leads go up inside. And then this lead goes onto this piece of the pipe. So this is the pull from the bottom. Okay, so there's where that comes in. All right, so replace with your new handy dandy fancy precision pump and do the same thing. It goes in here, okay? Now mine's got a cap on it because I haven't installed it yet, but it's got a cap on it. So take this cap off. It's a little rubber cap. I'm not taking it off. It goes on here, onto this hose right here that goes down inside the assembly. Then this all goes inside of here. Now, let's talk about how this is going to get rebuilt. Because this is not an exact part, you may have to manipulate the filter piece. This is a fine mesh filter, and there's a filter inside of it. This is to keep crap out of your engine. There is only, gosh, can I remember if I take this off, if it'll be okay if I take it off? Yes, yes, okay. So there's a rubber piece that goes on the bottom here, and I had to figure out a way, because on the other one, it's in the center instead of on the end, and so that fits in there nicely. So this is gonna do something like this when I pull it in there. I hope it still works the way I expect it to, but that's what we're gonna be dealing with. But the bottom of this pump is very different than the bottom of this pump. So you won't be able to use the existing one, because this is what it probably looks like: big, little, okay? So you're gonna have to come up with some kind of plan B and use what you got. So I had to trim, I don't know if you can see that in this light. Let's see if I turn this light on back here, if you can see it. I had to, don't move your shot, man. I had to trim the rubber off of this one around this piece here. Get it in the camera, dumbass. All right, here we go. I had to trim this rubber off in order for it to fit on the bottom of my pump. See? Here, like that. Because that was in the way, because it was going to rub up against the bottom of this. So I trimmed that away, and that got me to this place. Da, 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 da. That's what I got. So that's going to go up in the, that's going to go inside. Hopefully, this gets rigid right there. So I'm hoping this will still fit. I have a feeling it won't. Well, let's take it down there and see anyway. All right. Should we take that off so you can see how this fits down inside the pump? I don't know if that'll come off. Will that come off? I'm gonna stab myself. This will be fun. This will be fun to watch. Heat, that's heated on. That's not coming off. I have to cut it. All right, so this is gonna go down inside the pump like so. Probably like this. That does not work as awesome as it might probably should. But this is a field expedient repair and probably okay. That's where we're at. So this hose in the top of this will go on top of that one, because you're gonna put it in there first and then fish it, and then it goes all back together. Da, 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 da. Really? I'm skeptical too, but it's gonna work because it has to. So, but that's what it is. This is indeed the fuel pump that you will get if you go to the store. Now, if you're clever and you can do this research, tell me what it is, but this is the one, and it's not expensive. So, that one I know fits, and I know it's the equivalent of this one. That's where we're at. So we're gonna go put this back together and see if we can get the Range Rover started. Okay, we're back outside. I've got the fuel pump put back together. I have not nailed it all down because I want to make sure it'll start. So let's try this. Let's see what happens. I'm so excited. All right, here we go. Ready, contact. Nice. Let's see if it keeps running. I got a feeling that gas is crap. I bet that gas is crap. I have put 5 gallons in it. So whatever was in there has 5 new gallons in it as of December. Maybe I need to drain that tank or just burn it all out. That gets oily here soon. Last time I did this, it quieted down after it got up to temperature. That's all I need is a blown motor. This will be a lot of project for nothing. Well, that's good news, I guess. We're gonna go with that. I'm happy. That's the state. It's the state of it right now. Like and subscribe. If you want to see me do more Frankensteining on this vehicle. So we have a bin full of crap parts now. 2 dead pumps. I don't have a spare. It wasn't an expensive spare, so I'll be getting a new one. All right, I'm out. Thank you. Have a good week.